Hello and welcome. It is 9 o'clock. It is the third day of May. The sun is out. The sky is clear. The air is warm. And I am your grumpy guide to all things gaming, the OGGM. And it's Monday, which means it's time for what's going on in the world of gaming, news of gaming. And of course, the top story is that it's Goblinization week / day. April 30th through Friday of this week is technically Goblinization week. If you don't know what that means, it means that according to the timeline of the role-playing game Shadowrun, this is the week when a large percentage of the humans on the planet Earth were turned into goblinoid races by the events of the Shadowrun, by the fracturing of the wall and the re-release of magic. So a large percentage of you is going to turn into orcs, goblins, trolls, things like that, if you haven't already, sometime before Friday this week. In honor of that, all the Shadowrun stuff is on sale right now, including the new Shadowrun book, Power Plays. All the PDFs on drive-thru are marked down to the end of this week, including the new one, because April 30th, 2021 is the day of Goblinization. It's the day that marks the beginning of the period where approximately 10% of Earth's human population was transformed into the various goblinoid races in Shadowrun. So congratulations! If you've been sticking with Shadowrun this long, that the Shadowrun timeline has actually caught up with you in real life, congratulations. And congratulations if you're one of the many humans who have been turned into a goblin. We welcome you with open arms. In other gaming news, Hasbro is definitely wanting you to know, in case you didn't know, that Wizards of the Coast has made them the largest percentage of their income this year, with another announcement of that. So just in case you didn't know, Wizards of the Coast has made Hasbro the most of their money in 2021-2020. In other news, water is wet. All right, so we have already gone over this on Friday, but let's go over it again. We do know that a World of Darkness production of some course is coming to television, most likely Netflix. Eric Herser and Christine Bolin are working with Hivemind. This is the same company who did The Witcher and The Expanse, to bring the World of Darkness properties to television. That includes all the vampire stuff and the Scion stuff. So we have a television deal coming up for Scion, which is being done from Jenkins and Tate Entertainment. We have television deals for World of Darkness Vampire coming up. So sometime in the next couple years, we should see a new Vampire the Masquerade, or for those of us who remember it, Kindred the Embrace TV show, and a Scion TV show. How similar is Scion going to be to American Gods? Because apparently, they canceled American Gods. So we'll see if Scion is different enough to get the interest that American Gods did it. In other IP news, Crucible 7 has announced an extension of their license for Doctor Who. So they have been making Doctor Who role RPG products since 2008. As of this date, we have 40 Doctor Who products, and we're looking to get at least another 10 to 15 more between now and when the contract ends in 2028, including a 12th Doctor source book, which was released in 2019, and some new stuff coming out in 2021, just in time for Gen Con. So there's a new game called Vox Story, which is a voxel-style graphic engine video game virtual tabletop role-playing product. It is a visual style similar to Minecraft. It allows game masters to create their own worlds using the Minecraft style of art. So if you want a virtual voxel-style graphic engine to make your games in, this is currently in closed beta. You can sign up for the Kickstarter. It is called Vox Story. So yeah, it's like, it's an online physical virtual tabletop role-playing game engine that uses the art style of Minecraft. So if you ever wanted to build a Minecraft the role-playing game, here's a start. Because, how many experience points do I get for punching a tree? Humble Bumble has a Vegas Pro bundle collection up this week. $30 gets you Vegas Pro 16 Edit, SoundForge Audio Studio 13, Music Maker Score Edition, and a selection of tools to enhance your video productions. This bundle benefits the Stop Hate charity and runs through the 13th. The comic book, Dungeons & Dragons comic book graphic novel bundle is still going. That's $25 for 32 graphic novels, and that all the money from that will go to the Hasbro Children's Fund. And if you're into more of a grim dark, Humble Bumble is doing another Black Library collection. This is 26 new novels from across the 40K Warhammer universe, and this bundle benefits the Library Institute. So that's the company that supports and finances libraries during the time of trouble. So that's a good charity. So that's some of the news. What else is going on in the world? Okay, so apparently somebody else has come to the table saying that Dungeons & Dragons can be used as therapy for kids. This is not the first person who has come forward and said that Dungeons & Dragons can be used as therapy, and nor will they be the last. This is a company called, who's doing this time around, is the Adventure Zone, apparently. Katie Lear, who is, I guess, a therapist, is now pushing the projective techniques aspect of Dungeons & Dragons to Dungeons & Dragons as therapy using Roll20. Okay, D&D is therapeutic, but it is not therapy. The Ravenloft table of contents are up over on the Wizards of the Coast webpage. All 256 pages of Wizards of the Coast Ravenloft thingy. We will go over the table of contents in a separate vlog, I think. Let's see. Filming has begun for the D&D movie. We still don't know anything about it. In fact, the image has already been taken down. All we know is that Jonathan Goldstein and John Francis Daly are directing. Chris Pine, Michelle Rodriguez, Justice Smith, Hugh Grant, and Regé-Jean Page are involved. Other than that, we still know nothing. And yes, in case I haven't mentioned it, the Awfully Cheerful Intern Kickstarter begins today. Yes, the Awfully Cheerful Engine Kickstarter begins today. I wouldn't have known this except for every single solitary day I have seen blurbs for this. So Sandy Peterson obviously really wants you to look into this product. You're almost pushing it so much down my throat that I don't want to. This is definitely a case of less is more. A worldwide wrestling role-playing game has been announced. This is a return of a previous worldwide wrestling role-playing game that came out a few years ago. It didn't do very well because, let's face it, there's not that big of a audience for wanting to role-play WWE. It's fun, but obviously as a video game, it works great. Support me, Coke. I will sell out. And I don't care if you're politically incorrect. But, yeah. So that's it, I guess. Of course, the big news. Jeff Goldblum playing D&D on a podcast. There was recently an interview with Gina Davis, who, as you know, in the past had a relationship with Jeff Goldblum. And in the interview, Gina Davis said that the whole time that she was with Mr. Goldblum, she never knew if she was with Jeff Goldblum, the person, or Jeff Goldblum, the actor, because according to her, he's never off. So you never really know who the real Jeff Goldblum is. Interesting insight from Gina Davis on the amazing Mr. Goldblum. Frankly, I would sit down and watch Jeff Goldblum read the cooking book. So yeah, I'm going to, of course, listen to Jeff Goldblum doing a D&D podcast because he's Jeff Goldblum. So I guess the big news is the Jeff Goldblum doing D&D, the Scion with Vampire the Masquerade TV show, and happily Goblinization week. Happy birthday, Shadowrun. Who knew that you would be in print long enough to actually live up to the actual date when your make-believe calendar starts? Congratulations, Shadowrun. That's the news. That's what's going on in the world. We will go over the Ravenloft table of contents in a separate vlog to see if it gives us any hints. Till next time, I am your grumpy guide to all things gaming, the OGGM. If you appreciate this content and want to see more, subscribe. Help me hit 400 subs or 500 subs by August 4th, and there will be craziness. Until then, it's a lovely day, so go outside, enjoy the sun. Just get off my lawn.